Did you know the Airbus A380, the world's largest passenger jet, cost more than $25 billion to develop, but never actually made a profit? It was a bold gamble, a project that aimed to redefine what was possible in commercial aviation. The A380 was supposed to be the future, a symbol of human ingenuity and ambition, but the reality turned out to be far more complicated. The dream was simple: rule the skies with a double-decker giant, packing in over 500 passengers and offering luxury like showers and lounges at 40,000 feet. Airlines imagined a new era of comfort, where flying was not just about getting from A to B, but about enjoying the journey in style. The A380 promised a flying experience unlike anything before, with space to stretch out, socialize, and even freshen up mid-flight. In 2007, the first A380 took flight, and it was a marvel. Airports scrambled to build bigger gates just for it. The world watched in awe as this engineering giant soared into the sky, signaling a new chapter in aviation history. Airlines and passengers alike were captivated by its sheer size and presence. Emirates made it their flagship. Passengers loved the space. The airline invested heavily in the A380, turning it into a flying palace and making it the centerpiece of their global brand. For many travelers, flying on the A380 became a bucket list experience. For a while, it looked like the future of flying had arrived. The A380 was the talk of the industry, and its presence at airports drew crowds and headlines. It seemed unstoppable, destined to dominate the skies for decades. But here's where things went wrong. Beneath the excitement, cracks were starting to show in the business model. The A380 was expensive to buy, and even pricier to operate. Maintenance costs were sky high, and the fuel bills were staggering. Airlines struggled to fill all those seats, especially on routes that didn't have massive demand. Airlines realized they could make more money flying smaller, fuel-efficient planes more often than packing people into one giant jet. The industry was changing, and flexibility became more valuable than sheer size. Oil prices soared, budgets got tighter. Suddenly, the A380 was too big to fill and too costly to fly. Airlines began to question whether the age of the superjumbo was already over, just as it was getting started. Boeing saw this coming. Their 787 Dreamliner and 777 models offered flexibility, fewer seats, less fuel, and more direct routes. These planes could connect smaller cities without the need for massive hubs, and airlines loved the lower operating costs. Passengers wanted to fly non-stop from city to city, not just through mega hubs like London or Dubai. The convenience of point-to-point travel became the new gold standard, and the A380's hub-and-spoke model started to look outdated. The A380 didn't fit this new world of air travel. Its size, once its greatest asset, became its biggest liability as the industry evolved around it. Orders dried up. Only 251 A380s were ever built, way below the once 200 Airbus hoped for. Airlines that once dreamed of fleets of superjumbos started canceling their orders, and the production line slowed to a crawl. In 2019, Airbus announced they'd stop making them. It was a tough decision, but the writing was on the wall. By 2021, the last A380 rolled off the line, a bittersweet end for an aviation icon. The final plane was celebrated by workers and aviation fans alike, marking the close of a remarkable chapter. Now, some airlines, like Emirates, still fly their A380s, and passengers still love the experience. For those lucky enough to board one, it's a reminder of what flying could be at its most ambitious. But for most airlines, they're just too costly, too huge, and too hard to fill. The economics simply don't add up in today's world. Many A380s are now parked, scrapped for parts, or waiting for their next life as cargo planes, or even flying hotels. Some may find new purpose, but most will fade into aviation history. The story of the A380 is a lesson in ambition, timing, and the unpredictable world of aviation. It shows how even the most impressive engineering feats can be overtaken by changing times and shifting priorities. It reached for the skies, but lost billions along the way. The A380 will always be remembered as a marvel of design, but also as a cautionary tale for the industry. Thanks for watching. If you love stories like this, don't forget to subscribe for more.